Hi YouTube, this is your girl How To Mommy. I am going to do a nursing update video. This should be my fourth nursing update video, but I deleted my other two because I was kind of embarrassed about it. I was like, what if somebody in my class finds it? But I highly doubt that will happen. So I'm going to upload this video. I am now in my third semester of LPN school. I'm taking Med-Surg and mental health right now, and I'm going to take Med-Surg 2 and pharmacy in the same term, but like 3 weeks from now. Yeah, 3 weeks from now. So I just want to tell you guys, I want to kind of give some tips. Be organized. Make sure you organize. As soon as you get your assignments, write that down on the calendar. Highlight because we use study books. So I will highlight my chapters I have to do in my study books, and I will also get note tabs and tab those out. So like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 homework, etc. How many days you have. I know in my program we have like 13 days in a class. So I would do that. I would also record lecture. That might help some people. I have started doing that, and that has really helped me. You obviously have to ask permission from your professors for that. My third tip would be, did I say to take notes? Make sure you take notes, listen, highlight, bring your books to class. I know for my high school, they gave us all iPads, and that was great and dandy, but the books were also on the iPads. Now for me, I like having an iPad, but I will rather have my books in my hands. So I went and bought the Med-Surg book, and I am highlighting the crap out of that book. Okay, another thing that I would suggest that works for some people, but I can't afford, hold on one second. I can't afford ink like that, but if you can print out your PowerPoints, my school, they do upload PowerPoints with their lectures, so you can download that on your iPad, which is great, but you can read it over, and it's in PDF Expert, which is an app where you can actually take notes, highlight your PowerPoints, you can write onto the PowerPoint, and there's either a way that you can print it out if you have an AirPlay printer, or if you don't have an AirPlay printer, you can also print out. You can pull up the PowerPoints on your desktop or laptop at home or at the school, but the school printers work. That's a whole different subject. So why do the student printer suck when I pay so much money to go to school here? Okay, but that's something else. Not trying to bash my school. I need to graduate. But so yeah, if you can pull it up at home and print it out, that's great. But ink is expensive, and it's like $35. I can use. It's like $35 for ink. $35 to put gas in the car and to get to school. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna choose school because yeah. So notes, record lecture, highlight. Another good thing I say for number 4 is to get like a study buddy, somebody that you can bounce ideas off of. Unfortunately, my study buddy did not pass, but she's coming back. So I'm just trying to network with other people. Number 5 is when they tell you like a scenario, oh, the patient is shortness of breath, they're not breathing, dysphagia. Remember your ABCs, airways and breathing and circulation. Remember those things, because if your patient is dizzy but they're not breathing, you're gonna fix the breathing first before you fix the dizziness. And another thing, like a lot of times in the book they do like a care plan. Read those care plans, because sometimes those care plan type questions might pop up on your test. I know they do for me, and like you'd be like, oh, what was the intervention for that? Like, and then you'll choose the wrong thing, and nursing, all answers are good, but you need to select the best answer and select all that applies. My thing for select all that applies that I have learned the hard way is to don't select everything. If you didn't read it and you don't know it's there, don't select it. I lost points for stupid mistakes, and most of my mistakes is like going back and changing my answer. Once you hit that answer, don't change it. Like for me, all I test electronically, most of them, do not change your answer. I can't stress that enough. Like, go with what you think first. That first judgment that you would do is that, like, I had to select all where the first 4 I knew were right. Like, I was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was like, I knew that. I read that. But then the other 2, I was like, I don't know if those are it. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to select them. Wrong. The first 4 were it. Do you know how upset I was? Because I knew it and I selected the wrong thing because I over-selected and I knew the answer because I was guessing myself. Don't guess yourself. When you are a nurse, the charge nurse, the night nurse, and you're all by yourself, you're going to be a night nurse like me. Hello, night nurses. If you're going to be a night nurse, you ain't going to have nobody else but yourself sometimes. Like, If you work in a small place, it's just gonna be you by yourself. So I would say go with what you got, because sometimes it might only be you there. You might not have another person if you work in a small nursing home, but hopefully there'll be somebody there, but they might be sleeping, so you don't know. Or hopefully you'll have an on-call service. Another thing about nursing school, pay attention. That's like the hardest thing to do when you have like a lecture, I know, and you go with like 3 chapters and 8 hours, and like they only talk for like 3 of those hours, and you're just like, oh my god. And it's like, it just whizzes by, because, you know, between breaks, this, you know, doing the post-test, pre-test, if you have stuff like that in your nursing program, it goes by so quick. And like when you record, it's like 3 hours of recorded lecturing, like, what was I doing here? And then you don't remember, but try to pay attention. Pay attention what they're saying, and ask for help. That's another thing. Don't be embarrassed to stay after. I've stayed after before, and I would stay after again. They'd rather see you stay after than see you the last week before class trying to make up your grade, and there's nothing you can really do at that point. So I would say just stay after. Seek help if you need it. Ask questions. Don't be scared if they're stupid. I know I don't ask no stupid questions. Take part of clinical. Clinical is where you grow as a nurse. I think clinical is like the most fun thing. Why be scared of clinical? Why? It's awesome. Trach patients, colostomy patients, urinostomy patients. They're fun. MS patients. They're all fun. That's fun of their condition. You emphasize empathy with their conditions, but it's a good learning opportunity, and it's better to learn with your teacher there than to learn on the job and you be like, I don't know how to do that. You know, it's better to learn now. Like I have, and be open to the CNAs on your when you're in clinical. Don't be mean to your CNAs. I know at my program, I don't know how it is at other nursing schools, LPN programs, what have you. A lot of times a lot of people can be mean to the CNA. Don't be mean to the CNAs. Because for us, we do CNA work. I take on my patients. We all have patients at my school. We all have patients. We do CNA work to the day that we are done. We also have to do our treatment for our patients and everything else. That nursing, we also have to document. I'm not sounding like too nursing right now. I have so much in my mind. But yeah, you just have to treat your CNAs good, because if you have a difficult patient, maybe the CNA knows how to work with them and you don't. And then you'll be over there struggling, complaining about your patient, and make you look stupid, like you're not competent to take care of a person. When you could just ask the CNA like, hey, I'll help you pass out those breakfast trays if you tell me so and so about this patient. How does this patient like to get up? How does this patient like to maneuver? Can this patient walk? Are they Hoyer lift, sit to stand? If you ask the CNAs that work there every day now, they'll be more willing to help you. But if you have an attitude, you don't talk to your CNAs, don't say good morning, act like you're better than the CNAs, then something they won't help you, and they can be really mean sometimes. And I've seen that sometimes because they're looking at you, because a lot of people in my class, like I'm a CNA. I've never worked as a CNA, but I do have my CNA license. I got them before I started school. So yeah, they could be envious of you for trying to go to LPN school and try to better your life, because one day you'll be advising the CNA on what to do. And I say advising because you don't really need to be telling anybody what to do. Yes, you are the nurse. Yes, this is your license if anything goes wrong, but you can tell them without being nasty about it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, oh, I wouldn't do that. I think you should do it this way instead of don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Just be nice to your CNA. They're humans too. So many times, like, I see CNAs get like treated like nothing, and they shouldn't be treated like that. You know, at the end of the day, we're all human, and you shouldn't treat your CNAs like that. So yeah, this is just like a random ramble, but getting back to my points, another thing that I can add in really quickly, stay focused. You know why you're at nursing school. I don't know why you're at nursing school, but you know why you're at nursing school. I know why I'm at nursing school. I'm at nursing school so I can afford to take care of my daughter, so I can buy a house one day and have a nice banging Camaro car. This is why I'm at nursing school. Oh, and also to help patients and be an awesome bomb diggity nurse. But you know why you're at nursing school, so you know what to do. You once you start taking the classes, like the fundamentals, the perspectives, perspectives, I hated that class. But once you get all that stuff going, it'll become part of you. Like, the more I'm in this nursing program, the longer I'm in it, I can just feel myself becoming a nurse. You'll see it too. Around third semester, you're like, okay, I got this. I can pass these meds out. I can do the narcotic count. I can do this admission. LPNs don't do admission now. We can help gather information, but we do not do admissions. At least where I'm at in Massachusetts, we don't. Unless you're in a small facility, you know, that's fine. So yeah. So this is your How To Mommy trying to give you some nursing humor, and it'll get better. If you feel like you're gonna want to quit, I know I've been there so many times. I know I've been, when stuff doesn't go right in clinical, you do make a mistake, because you will make a mistake. Thank God I've only made one mistake. It wasn't that bad. But you'll feel like, you know, you feel like shit after. You really will feel like shit. But just be positive. And if you see one of your classmates, if they made a mistake, offer them advice. Be like, girl, you know, it's gonna be okay. Girl, guy, whatever. You got this. I feel like you have to give each other, you know, hope. Don't be, just give each other hope. If somebody does something great, if somebody gets the highest grade in class, congratulations. Why does everybody have to be so negative in the class? Just, I don't know. It's just my rant. I guess it's like my diary into my OPN, you know, school. So yeah, this is your How To Mom. If you have any questions or you'd like to see more videos, you know I'm rambling, comment down below, like, share, subscribe, share. Oh my God, what if somebody in my nursing school sees me? What will I say? Like, it was a good video. Okay, so thank you for watching and have a nice day and study for med-surg.